because they really thought they ate. I'm just kidding. Give me that plate. I'll wait for everybody else to come up on here. All right, so let's do this. Chihuahua. Travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA. More than 2,000 miles all the way. What's up, fam? Did I get blocked or banned? Yeah. Do I care? No. No, I do not. In fact, actually, this makes it easier for me. Hold on, let me actually share these with you real quick. So what TikTok does is a thing where they sometimes don't want me to save these videos. So I actually think like there's bots that are like private accounts. I don't think those are bots, but I don't think they are real people like you and I think there's something else. So anyways, it gives me the opportunity to be able to like do a rush week. Can everybody just put rush week in the comment section? So basically you guys have an email that has everything in it. And for 2 years, we've never went over that email. We've never went over the resources in that email. We've never taken over the opportunity to go over the texts that are in that email. And it's about time for you and I to come to the table to be prepared when we come back in September to give full diligence or to give value and do our due diligence, if I will say, to our communities, i.e. this. It's not that I'm tired of being the only one with receipts. I'm tired of being the only one that's able to be, sorry, stocks are going wild. My cleaner just finished. Yeah, I'm tired of being the only one with the receipts. So there's 3 things that we're going to accomplish this week. The first and foremost thing that we're going to accomplish this week is going through our assets. Assets are resources that we're able to monetize off of, and assets are also the way that we're able to monetize and build value for ourselves. So can everybody put assets in the comment section, whether that's financial assets, what we're regarding. You and I are going to be, I'm going to be making you guys. What? Talk to me. You gotta pee, huh? Come on. Go ahead. Come on, because he said he wants to go outside. It's raining. Okay. So basically the name of the game is like, I'm gonna stay the same, but we're gonna go over every single one of your resources that you have this week, including like building an LLC, being able to create your own business, but also being able to start a language. A lot of you don't know that your Spanish and Chinese classes are in those links. The first couple of ones that we're supposed to be going over, but we've been giving out a bunch of resources for the last couple of weeks so that when we come hot and heavy in this week, sorry, my brightness was off, you and I could take the opportunity of diving like straight in. I bought a new camera. I have my mic for my podcast. So all of those things are coming in hot and heavy, so that you can now take the opportunity, instead of going to TikTok this week, you can hop on your own podcast here. It should be free within your tiers. I'll just make sure of it. But then you're going to be able to hear me while you guys are doing the things that you can do. So you can practice just saving your vision and all that good stuff. Anyways, what are we going over this week, cause that needs to be of importance? We're going over religion. You have texts in your comments, in your messages that I've sent to you about religious texts and texts that we currently aren't regarding. Texts like Nehemiah, texts like Jasper, texts like Esdras, and the comparison of the actuarians from the FBI that they declassified after the 70s. So enough about talking about it. We really just got to dive deep and heavy into it. So put initiation in the comment section. If you plan on doing the fitness journey, everybody was given one in their comment section. It would be time now to either hop on it or just disregard it, which is nothing wrong with it, but we need to go over it. Because when I start, we're going over human anatomy this week, your vitamins and your minerals. I submitted a piece of document that you guys could use to go over it in Discord. But we're going to make videos kind of like I'm making right now, so you guys can regard these videos when you have time on your own accord. Can you put a 1 in the comments if that makes sense? And fam, always remember, when we go live again, let me let these dogs in. When we go live again, as long as you comment P before you make a statement, I will always respond to you. I'll always respond. I'll stop whatever I'm doing and make sure I'm good to go, or you're good to go. Hold on, I'm waiting for Mal to come in. So basically what we're doing first and foremost is going over the 5 steps of holistic health to get that out of the way. Because then once we get that out of, he's just going to stay outside. Um, Once we get that out of the way this week, we'll be good to go. So we're going to go over your constitution tomorrow. I'm making a full video on where your constitutional rights came from, how they currently were created in the first place, where you can go to regard the law that currently sits precedent amongst that, or the cases that are behind the constitutional rights, and basically what they mean. Can everybody put amendment in the comment section? AMEN, which is interesting. Amen. DMENT. Get his bubble head, go. Malacaíto, ¿cómo estás, Tori? Oh my god, you think I really just charged Lana? Alright, so basically everybody knows an amendment is one of your laws. Hey, Mal, can you cut that right quick? Nobody wants the zoomies. In your constitution, you have 27. There are 33. There are 33 within your constitution, but there's a couple of them that haven't been passed by Congress. So we won't be regarding that. But on the other end, there currently is also the opportunity for us to actually go over the wording of the preamble, understand where the founding fathers came from, why that currently was put in there in the first place, and what they were currently working on, what their motive was, or their modus operandi, if you will. The goal is for you to take the Constitution and be able to teach it back. Can everybody put each one teach one in the comment section? If you can't teach your family members this Constitution after tomorrow, then I didn't do my job and we haven't been reading. That would be a village effort. But there's nothing to defend if you currently don't know what you're defending. So that's something that 555, that's something that we got to make sure that we're in regards with. The second thing that we're going to be going over this week, I'm going to resend them out, but so that we're on the same page, is to start your gardens. I bought my camera, so I'll be recording you guys a full video. I have over 100 seeds, specifically in 2 different houses. And the reason why I'm going to be going over that is so that you guys know, A, this isn't hard, B, this isn't expensive, C, this doesn't take long, and D, we're supposed to know how to do these things and take the opportunity of being self-sustainable. But if you're not self-sustainable, what are you? Reliant. If you're reliant, who are you relying on? The government. There's nobody else. There's literally nobody else. Can everybody put a 1 in the comment section? That 1 + 1 = 2 needs to be everybody's like simple equation. If we don't want the government into our life and we don't want all these debates and politics into our life, you need to be able to take care of yourself from the inside out. Does that make sense? Malachi, I need you to chill out. Third most, I'm just gonna say it. We're gonna go over the first 5 chapters of the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. We're gonna go over the first 5 chapters of the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah one more time, and this is for a Wednesday discussion. We're gonna go over the first 5 chapters of the Torah, the Quran, and the Bible. Now, I asked for volunteers that would love to help me, just to make sure that these Zoom calls are being mediated, but I'm going to conduct the first one. But we're going to already dismantle what we have already been taught within the first 5 chapters. Babe, I don't even think that's more than 20 pages, if that even 10. Chapters go so fast in the Bible or any of your books, from the Quran or the Torah. It's kind of insane. So I need anybody and everybody that would be open to it. It can turn into a stipend rule, but I just want to make sure that I'm reiterating myself. At 1 o'clock on Wednesday, if anybody wants to be there, I will be there. But I'm going to take the opportunity 110% to show you the similarities within your Bible, within your Torah, and your Quran that everybody just seems to skip over. I hope that that will evidently cause you guys to want to dig further and either complete the questionable question of if these texts are the same, or to currently teach one, each one teach one. Can you put a 1 in the comment section if that makes sense? But that's the first thing that I would like to debunk this week. I think there's a lot of people sending a lot of response and a lot of hate on that video, and I'm very happy about it because it can currently show you that people can be taught one thing or multiple things within a short time period. And it doesn't matter how old it is, people will hold on to it and like disrespect themselves by disrespecting other people just to get a point across. And there's nothing wrong with that. We just need to be attentive of where that starts and where that's coming from. Cool. Cool. A couple of other things that'll be coming with you guys. So that's going to be on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're having a financial day. I have a sheet. I'll show you it. I'm going to take a picture of this. Make sure you have the Discord, please, because this is where that is. If you do not have the Discord, you won't be able to see this. But basically, I'm doing a reinvestment of certain stocks, certain ETFs, certain cryptos. You guys have been asking me for like the last 3 months, what am I invested in? So I made a dummy account. Can everybody put dummy account in the comment section? I made a dummy account of investments to start on dollar cost averaging so that I can do it with you on public.com. So when I take a picture of those stocks, when I take a picture of those ETFs, when I take a pictures of those cryptos, we can then go over and with that dummy account, take the opportunity. There's no link to the Discord. You just set up the Discord and set up the Patreon at the same time, connect those accounts on a computer. In order for you to learn how to trade, you actually have to invest. And by investing, you don't have to invest more than $5. And unfortunately, people have a huge disconnect, even with the relationship of investing or saving or anything in between. So on Thursday, we're going to go over all of those investments. And by we, I mean, we're going to pre-record that video and then we're going to go over it on live. But we're also going to go over where the richest people are currently investing their money. What are brokerage accounts? What are areas that you can currently invest your money outside of banks? Diversification, current taxations, all of the things that are supposed to correlate under that topic of financial literacy. Can everybody put financial literacy in the comment section? That way, it's not as if we are working anymore. I need leaders. It's one thing if I send these all to you guys and I practice this every day. It's another if we check in with each other, because then that will make a fun conversation for the Zoom calls. That'll make an interesting conversation and a debate. And the goal is to get you guys on TikTok. I don't want to go live anymore. This shit is exhausting. Oh my God. It's so exhausting. I would rather take the opportunity of getting up somewhere, giving you guys the news with straight objectivity, and then giving you guys the opportunity 110% of coming live on my platform and having a debate against each other. So you can then educate people with your resources and show them how a healthy debate is supposed to happen. But ain't nobody coming on my page currently taking the opportunity of being complete strangers thinking they about to have a say. That's crazy. You didn't even participate within the community. I would rather, and I've been asking you guys this for a little while, I would rather us have the opportunity 110% of going live on our apps, on TikTok, to be able to educate people on where we come from. Rather than coming with experience, we can come with knowledge and experience. That makes a double duo. That's a double die. That's like a two birds with one stone kind of thing. Put a 1 in the comments if that makes sense. Put a 2 in the comments if you'd be interested in that. Like, that's very important for me to know too. Hi everybody. Sorry. I got banned today. Don't be mad at me. Somebody said what time on Thursday? I will always go live at 12. Because I know that you guys are at lunch. So the only reason why I'm going live on Wednesday at 1 is because I have to pre-record videos for my business course at 12. No worries, Grace. Thank you. So is everybody following so far? Put confirm in the comment section. This is initiation week. I'm gonna pre-record all those videos, but you're also gonna get podcasts for you and I to take the opportunity of just connecting on a deeper level where it doesn't have to be interrupted. There's a lot of moving pieces right now. So between Discord and you guys getting involved in your Spanish community, your Russian community, your Chinese community, between Discord and you guys getting involved in your book clubs, between you guys taking the opportunity of diving deep into historical context, whether we're regarding Stalin's War or Surprise Kill Vanish by CIA cohort operation, which we have to start going over. It's time for us not only to be present, and you guys aren't going to be present if I'm not, but at the other side. So as long as I show up at 12 o'clock every day, we will have a video on Patreon privately for the tiers. This is being shown to everybody. If you're on the $1 tier, this does not get shown to everybody. It's just we need to let everybody know what initiation week is. I need to know who's going back to their boot camp. I want you to put boot camp in the comment section if you are going to go to that. And I want you to put no in the comment section if you're not. I'm totally fine with people being on this app and using it to learn and education. But just make sure you are on the right tier catered to if something were to happen, where do I need to go? For anybody and everybody that's confused on that exit plan, we already know that we've had leaders for almost like 8 months that were in the previous breakout rooms. And for anybody that doesn't know what breakout rooms are, those are the rooms and states that are currently dedicated within another Discord that's private to entities and people within our community, so that if something were to happen within Texas or Houston could come together and take care of each other. If something were to happen in Miami and Florida, Miami could come together and take care of each other. If something was to happen outside of, Fayetteville or anything in North Carolina, all of us from South Carolina to North Carolina could come in clutch. But basically, if we're all prepping, there should be no reason why our community couldn't lean on each other, amen? That wouldn't make any sense. And then Friday, it's Fuck Up Friday. Fuck shit up. What are we putting in our bug out bags? What currently do we need? If the shit were to hit the fan, what does it look like? What are the actual, projections of what would happen if these countries were to align? Who would Russia align with, and how would an attack simulate itself? Would they come for Hawaii? Would they take the opportunity of doing it throughout the night? Would they do a 150,000 that took place in Ukraine? It's just all the things that most people don't talk about. Benny, what do you mean by 70%, fam? But yes, because one, we can't talk about that on TikTok. Two, we'll also be talking about political stuff on Friday. So by political stuff, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my own opinion. I'm gonna just be honest. Both of your presidents are clowns. Donald Trump's a clown because currently right now he didn't pass any amendments. He didn't pass any legislation, so I wouldn't have voted for him. For anybody and everybody that's been wondering why I didn't vote, Donald Trump didn't pass anything. I didn't vote for Bernie Sanders, and I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton for the same reasons. I'm not voting for somebody that doesn't have a track record that wouldn't help me. I didn't vote for Joe Biden because Joe Biden's never had a track record. No matter what position he's actually served in, he's never had a track record. And any of the bills that his name was on, it was that his name was on it. That was about it. So when it comes to people that are constitutionalists or political scientists, I hope that they would actually vote on the accord of what our country runs on. But for anybody and everybody that missed it, those are the reasons why I didn't vote this chapter around. Will I vote this election? I don't think there is going to be an election, but I'm not really sure because I'm not sure of the candidates. Until somebody comes and canvass on my door, I really don't care. Does that make sense? There's really no president that can do anything for me that I can't do for myself. And that's not me being rude about it. My beef is with Congress. Like, my beef would always be with Congress. There would be nothing else. Does that make sense? Oh, nice, Benny. Yeah. I like that. Go ahead and put a yes or no in the comment section. Sorry, y'all. I can't see your comments like TikTok, and this is kind of a weird setup. So if you just drop a yes or no in the comment section, I can see if you're still seeing me. Sorry. What's up, Mal? You're making a lot of noise, my guy. I like the private lives. Yeah, most people do. The only reason why I stopped doing private lives is because they kept getting smaller and smaller, so it didn't make any sense. But with the new video camera that I have, I'm hoping to submit you guys kind of like homework assignments, pre-recordings, all of these different things, just breakdowns of things you guys can record rather than making this an area of, just news feed. So we're changing things up a bit. Hey, JC, we're changing things up a bit, but hopefully in the benefit to, benefit you guys. The Zoom calls are still here. TJ reached out to me, and I wanted to apologize for you guys, for missing our Zoom call on August 16th. There's no excuse. I missed our Zoom call. So with that being said, I do apologize, and I do have to make it up this week. So I'm sure I will take the Bon dia, Mario. I'm sure I will take the opportunity of resending out a new Zoom call, and whoever is available for that Zoom call, even if you're not, it's okay. But that feels obligated. I think I will probably do that for a Saturday, probably September 1st, I think, which is Friday. So maybe September 2nd. If you are interested in that Zoom call, just let me know. I think it is going to be for Friday. I said September 1st, so I'm going to try to stick to September 1st. But that should take the opportunity of conversing with each other. It might be a late night one. But you can just memo me or message me if that's the case, because I don't have to send out a whole link. So just go ahead and put a 1 in the comment section if you're following me so far. Instead of having you guys look for all this stuff this week, I'll just go over all of it. Sweet. Hi, Angela. Hi, Mama Sheila. Hi, Jonay. Hey, LeBon, Rebecca, Amelia, Tiffany, Shayana, Marilyn, TJ, Doug, Morgan, Selma, JC. Hey, Royce. Hey, Van. Hey, Aaron. Hi, Cozy. I appreciate every single one of y'all being here. And if you have anything to add to the community, I don't mind paying for it. If there's anything at all that you think currently right now that you think people will benefit off of, message me and say, hey, Kaz, I think this is something that our community needs. Hey, Dorian, will you take the opportunity of promoting this for our family? And I'll say, hell yeah. Also, if you're unaware, the business side, if you need to take the opportunity of promoting on Discord, please do. That's supposed to be your connection to the rest of the community worldwide. So just know you have a community. Just message me about the Zoom. So happy to be here. Wanted to know if you would ever do a meetup in person. Yes. The goal is, after we start kind of organizing and kind of getting a touch and feel about how we currently converse with each other, is to get you guys to get up on my platform, speak amongst each other, hold a round table, get used to the round table so that when meetups take place, if we meet somewhere, we can conduct a round table. Like, I'm not famous. So all that I would like to do is know what you guys need, know what we currently lack, be able to assist in those areas, have conversations about kind of like thought processes and all that. But that's about it. I'd like to learn more about you guys. Does that make sense? Like, So I wouldn't even tell everybody, because some people are weird. And not y'all, I just mean, TikTok. Definitely would do a meetup as long as we were meeting each other. I'm nobody important, so it just makes sense that we learn from each other. Can you go sit down, Bubs? And why is your back wet? So yes, just to repeat, we've got Constitution this week. We currently have Financial Friday, Financial Thursday. We've got Wednesday coming hot and heavy. Man, I'm gonna have to write these down because I already forgot the dates from them. But let me just remind you. This week you're gonna be provided videos on your constitutional rights, where they come from, and how you can look at the cases that decided them. Can everybody put Constitution in the comment section? You'll be coached on the human anatomy, vitamins and minerals, and where you can find them within your foods. I'm going to make an entire video of that. I'm going to make an entire diagram. I've got all of my whiteboards. I've got my markers. I got all my stuff. I started moving too fast. Hey, can you stop? Hey, yep, thank you. Malachi, can you go sit? Nico, nobody asked. Oh my God, sorry y'all. Hey, go sit. Yesterday. Stop playing. Go try Jesus, not me today. Thank you. Both of you. Malachi, you ain't defending shit. Go sit down. Chile. Sorry, no, it really is the same popping and pimping on TikTok as it is off TikTok. So, besides Constitution, we're going over human anatomy. It's important for you to understand what foods. Some of you have reached out to me to tell me that you are taking shots for vitamins. Who's on a daily supplement? Put yes or no in the comment section if you are taking a daily supplement. Do you need help? I always need help. I always accept help. Hey, fam. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of people. Wow. I guess CMOS. Yeah. Listen, you don't want to take anything every day. Your body would get used to it and become codependent. Okay, so that's wild. All right, first and foremost, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I should have came in hot and heavy with this information earlier if that was the case. So let's be very clear. Put a yes or no in the comment section if you are aware. The herbal medicines that you have, you can cook with them, so they're not, as potent. You can literally cook with them, and if you don't want to cook with them, somebody else can cook with them. But it's important that we go over this, and I'm going to take the opportunity of making a video about it. But you should be replacing your supplements with food. If you're on a daily supplement, how are you measuring what vitamins and minerals are already in your body? And I'm working on this with you, right? Like, I'm on my bipolar medication. I don't plan on being on this forever. But currently right now, with all the stuff that's going on in my life, it helps a lot. And with that being said, until I organize myself to be on the right diet, the right amount of water consumption, the right amount of movement, which you and I are supposed to be doing together, then I can't necessarily go over to my veganism or anything in between. I can't hop over there. Does that make sense? I take B12 shots weekly as well. Yeah, so we have to just identify, because nobody would, how are you measuring what vitamins and minerals are in your body in the first place? Like, how would you know if you were taking the right amount? Hey, Amethyst. Here, like, let's do a pulse check. Put a 1 in the comment section if you know the measurement of vitamins and minerals in your body outside of your physical. Blood work. Yep. Okay, so can you put a 1 in the comment section if you realize how dangerous it would be if you took a daily supplement every day? It could cause a surplus. Like, if you take too much whey protein, you can go bald. If you take too much of anything, that can cause a skin rash, radiation, a lot of other things that people don't take into consideration. And it can also upset some of the balances with the pH balance of certain organs in your body. It would just be ideal maybe to check with your doctors, just to see what's in your body, see if it's a surplus of certain vitamins or minerals. Like, if you haven't gotten your physical, just get one. Just see currently where you stand. If you don't feel comfortable with it, go to a holistic doctor, do your thing. I have an iron deficiency according to my last physical. Iron's pretty heavy in leafy greens, but it's also heavy in nuts as well as meat. And I think a lot of people should know that. So I'm going to make sure I put it on a piece of paper so you can copy it and put it in your emergency binder. Deal? I made a semi one last week, but we're going to make another one so it can be laminated and put in there all nicely. It's time that each one teach one. Ain't no worries. I'm going to just try my best to make sure you just got some information coming out here. Ain't no worries. It's one thing to ask you to look it up. It's another thing to teach it. Last but not least, we're gonna go over credit. We're gonna go over how you're supposed to look up your credit, how you're supposed to utilize Experian, how you don't have to pay for it, how you can currently pull your credit score. We're gonna go over current healthy habits. I'm gonna make so currently right now for the business students, I'm going to be making them financial planners. But what I'll actually put aside for you guys are budget plans and financial sheets. It's just so you guys can start tracking for your own accord, and we should be providing those materials to you where you can have the opportunity of just printing those out and using them. I find that most people look at it as a fun challenge when you have the opportunity of saving and doing a game. So here's the last thing that I'll ask of you guys, and then I won't ask you anything else. I'll just get to work. Can you put game in the comment section? I'd like to run another challenge. We're doing the TikTok challenge right now where you post all those videos and then you currently take the opportunity of checking in 30 days how much you grew. But the financial challenge can be $1,000 in 100 days, $2,000 in 100 days, $3,000 in 100 days, or $5,000 in 100 days. And every day we're going to save a certain amount. We're going to make a sheet. I'm going to take the opportunity to put those amounts 1 to 100. I saw this on TikTok and I was like, you know what, Patreon fam, we're just going to try that together. And if you don't like it that way, we can try a different one if you will. But basically, the name of the game is to how can I save $1,000 in 100 days? And if you want, if you can contribute a dollar, if you can contribute $28, whenever you can date it. But the goal is to put money aside for it every single day. Before you think about spending, put money aside to your goal. Before you think about going to the store, put money aside to your goal. Put a 1 in the comment section if you would be interested in that challenge, and I'll type it up and send it to us so we can all get on it together. Yay. I'm trying to save for a house. I'm game. I got you, Jade. I got you. Sweet, 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 sweet. All right. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a fun project. So a couple of things we're going to figure out is our debt to income ratio through our budget planning. We're also going to figure out how to lower that and make sure we're not living above our means. We're going to make sure that we're getting a return of investment for the time that we're investing in our jobs. And if we're not, we might have to ask for a higher pay. And if that's not, I want to make sure you and I are on the same page about that information. JC, just right here, I was about to say where she at, but I don't want to do that. It's not nice. But yeah, so we got a lot of things that we're currently working on right now. But as long as everybody's on deck, I think we would be able to do like a fast initiation week. What do you think? Yes or no? If I provide the videos, will you guys provide the time to listen and maybe take notes? Maybe even take the opportunity of diving a little bit. Put everything that you get from me to use this week so that we come out on top next week. The goal of the matter is to make sure that we're taking the opportunity of helping one another. But in order to do that, sometimes we need to check in. All right, with that being said, does this time work for everybody? I think we're just going to keep to this time at 12 o'clock this week. Just put a 1 in the comments. Doesn't matter how many people show up. I just want to make sure you know where I'm at a certain time. Okay, perfect. All right, then. With that being said, let me get some material out to you guys 110%. I love you guys to the moon and back. We will be going live here for the rest of the week, chilling like villains. I'll upload the backup accounts, but we're not going to give the backup accounts to people on TikTok. That would be crazy. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you eat lunch. Make sure you drink some water. And text me or call me if you need anything. As well as stay tuned to look out for that picture in Discord for what stocks my dummy account is invested in. Okay, I love you. Bye.